Hello everybody, I am Moldy West, and this is Edge of Eternity once again. In the last episode, we fought off Myrna's murdery advances, and then we were on our way to a place and had to fight a big robotic bug. That's about all I remember. You're gonna have to excuse me. It's a miracle I remember that much. It's been 2 weeks since I last played this. I took a little break from this game last week because I really wanted to record Everspace instead. God, that game is fun. Anyway, I beat that and I've moved on to another game to occupy my spare time with. And that said, I think it's time to throw ourselves at this Nepentha. Let's go ahead and blunder into battle because I didn't hit the attack buttons quick enough. Okay, you're doing something where I'm standing and I really don't like that. And instead of simply moving, I do have, or I don't have, I took off my bold open. I members dat. Ow. That's a lot of resin that Celine's getting shot full of. Anyway, here's some fire strike for you, you little plant monster, you! That's nice. Burn your planty fibers. Okay. That's what they was doing. Celine really needs to be able to do things faster. Her slow-ass turn gauge has proven to be a major issue. Jesus Christ. Can Celine fucking do something finally? Jesus. And of course you ain't got no fire rift. I guess we'll just have to settle for an earth rift and hope you don't get smacked out of it before you cast it. Any day now? Okay, Darian gets to step on up to the plate again. I mean, he was already there. And Celine's down.
Allow myself to die here.
Fantastic. Well, here's a little, actually, instead of swinging on you, I'm gonna step over here so that that tentacle can't diddle me. Yeah, whip over there, stupid. Because that's exactly where I'm standing. And now I get to light you on fire. There you go. If Darian just stays up on not getting shot in the face like that, we can really work with this. Now, how about a little more fire, Scarecrow? I know that's not the most timely reference, but still, ow, resin in my face. And a regular little schmack upside the head is all it takes to kill you. And I shouldn't have to kill those tentacles? Okay, yes, the tentacles, they just get to sit there and fuck themselves for all eternity. Anyway, that's a little bit of experience. Can't let myself fall too far behind on that because I don't want to spend hours grinding on this game on my own time. Though I will do that should necessity demand. I'm also not going to fight absolutely everything. I mean, I just did one fight on camera and that's enough for now. It's enough for one episode to get us to go squeeze in a fight, and we can't go just fighting all the time. We'd never make any goddamn progress. Especially when I only record these for about an hour at a time. Now, what have we right here? Savey point? Yes. And is that a little house? Did someone set up a house out here? Who goes setting up a house out here in the wilderness like that? Someone who wants to survive, that's who. A smart person! That's why I criticize them, because me am's the dumb. Anyway, you get that save all up on top of you, number 2. And I feel a sneeze coming. There it was. It was a double. Kinda thought it was gonna go for a triple. But I guess not. Pardon me for sneezing. Those things just sneak their way into the chamber. Even when they ain't wanted. But always when they're needed. And usually at inconvenient times. Like at my neighbor's bar mitzvah. Which I wouldn't know about, because I don't talk to my neighbors. I am a very antisocial person. I dug up a goddamn battle. Yep. And he's fast. So, we really need Celine to not take damage here if we're gonna get a nice little boosty boost out of this. Which I don't see happening because she is notoriously fucking slow. And, alright, she actually got a chance to put a little distance between herself and the monster. Yeah, slug your way up into Darian's no-no parts. He likes slugs up in there. Don't ask me why, he just does. To each their own, I guess, but we don't kink shame here, alright? As weird as it may be, we don't shame over it, and he's in the fucking ground. Well, we advance time and wait until he makes him a move. Any day now. There we go. Switch character. Darian, step over here. Celine, step over here so that he don't got no chance to go jumping all up inside of you, because that would get me in a lot of trouble. Alright, poke your little worm ass out the ground, son. Yep, there you go. And here you go, right up inside ya. Why does my brain keep going there? Why does everything have to be right up inside of another living creature with me? I'm working on it, I'm going to therapy. That was a lie, I don't have money to go to therapy. I'm not one of those, oh, I don't believe in therapy kind of guys. Don't stigmatize mental health. If you can and need to go to therapy, then do so for whatever reason you might need. Some people need that therapy. Personally, I don't think I need it. I might benefit from it. Thing is, I just don't have the money to go dropping on it. Now let me just get up on out here. Is this a tabernacle? Yes, that is a tabernacle, and I don't feel like picking up any little side quests. And I'm also amazed I remember those little wrinkles in the game, the fucking tabernacles. I forget so many things, and yet, when it comes to games, my mind is like a steel trap, keeping all those little mechanics locked away, even when I only play for about an hour a week. And god damn, this Tyr Calum place is so far away. They couldn't have built it closer. There's some fulgurite for me. That'll be used for something, I guess. Probably, maybe. Now, where'd you put this Tyr Calum? Only about 550 meters away. That's how far away. Give me that rock. I pressed A again too fast because I didn't think I got it on the first press. Didn't see what it was. Coachman's friend. Who's Coachman? Why is a plant his friend? Well, I guess I shouldn't be too judgmental. I mean, Alfarius is friends with plants. And we got crashed flying saucers. Alright. And if I'm reading that mini-map that's behind my face accurately, there should be a save point right here. Yes, indeed. We can sit here, saves the game. Hopefully there's a weather crystal, but there might be an inn close by. I did notice a little bed icon on the map. So if we can just... Where'd my cat go? There you are. It is this way, in the direction of the marker. Yes. And, camera, what the hell are you doing? Hello, people wearing midriff-bearing shirts.
Who's this? Thieves again? Oh no, even better. Lackeys from the Sanctorium.
Uh-huh. That is us.
No, Draren, please don't do this.
What's he doing? He do this before. You getting in trouble, Draren? Weird-ass name, by the way. Not a respectable name, like Darien.
Hey,
Or Moldy.
What? You mean shower them with bullets? Pulverize them? Bang bang, you're dead?
Something tells me you've never fired that gun a day in your life, son.
Because that's exactly what we were told to do.
Wait, we're not here to start anything.
We were told to guard the city gates, Draren, not to shoot everyone on sight.
Yeah, shooting everyone on sight isn't a good image for your city.
Too late. My gun's already warmed up, and it would be a waste of energy not to fire it now.
So, shoot it up into the air like a cowboy celebrating a shotgun wedding.
You really are a piece of work.
I think the word you're looking for is shit. He's a piece of shit.
But I guess no one will cry over the death of a Sanctorian priestess and her bodyguard.
Okay, fuck you too then.
Wait, guys, we're here to speak to Tyrannus.
Are we speaking to someone named Tyrannus? I don't recall a mention of anyone named Tyrannus, but then again, I'm a fucking idiot.
Everyone wants to speak to Tyrannus. Get in line, fool. No, actually, stand where you are. It'll be easier to shoot you.
Well, too bad for you. I've got a sword. Your gun ain't gonna do jack shit against that. Oh, wait, I'm dead. All you did was pull the trigger before I could even draw my blade. Inflict 3 state alterations. Now, when you say state, are you talking like Missouri, Idaho, Ohio kind of state? Or like fucking maybe some goddamn sons of bitchin' fucking like paralysis and poison and such? Anyway, you stop casting. There we go. Yeah, cast over here. That way Celine don't have to worry about your stupidity. And she can step right over here where you can't reach. And, oh. You're shooting bullets at me. Oh, that's a glass rain. Yeah, I remember that being a bad thing to get hit by. So, a little bit of fire for magic person, because we really don't want another fire rain coming out. There, you're on fire now. And did I say fire rain? I most definitely meant glass rain. Ow. Okie dokie then. Yep, you're trying to do another glass rain, I see. I'm just gonna step over here. That way your spell not gonna hit nothing. And did you seriously change the direction where your glass rain was going? Why did that other octagon go lighting up? Okay, Draren's about to flare, that's why. Can I? There we go. Darien, you are.
Darkness before dawn.
You're looking rough there, buddy. Anyway, smash your skulls with a big old chunk of earth. Darien is very much on fire and close to death. Well, you know what I can do? Instead of healing, I'm gonna throw a firebomb at you. See how you like having your little spot lit on fire? Precision lenses. I don't think that's gonna do you a lot of good when you're burning alive. Anyway, now Darien heals. Did Magic Person get burned to death? Because if Magic Person got burned to death, I will be very happy. Ow. Bullets. Just...
Darkness before dawn.
There you go. And while you sit there and burn, I'm gonna strike this one with lightning. And there you are. Kinda wish I still had Bolt open because I would have been able to hit both of them at once. And you're down. Suddenly grinding doesn't seem like a very bad idea. But hey, that's a nice fat sack of experience I got out of them. Too bad I didn't afflict 3 status ailments.
Stop this at once.
Hey, there's Tyrannus.
Why are you stopping us, Tyrannus? Can't you see we're busy?
Yes, shooting at innocent people who came to the city gates.
Draren, I don't want to repeat myself.
Can he maybe get the death penalty for doing what he just did?
Come on, Tyrannus.
Yeah, I
The
only
thing I
wanted to
can do around
murder him.
camp is guard duty. You're basically stealing my job here.
Yeah. You said stealing my job, but your subtext says stealing my only job. But who am I to nitpick?
Believe me, Drarin, once I'm finished with our guests, I'll be dealing with you.
You better deal with him harshly.
Sheesh. I'm in for it now.
Oh, you have no idea. And I have no idea. I don't know what kind of punishment she dishes out. She could be cutting your head off. She could be making you scrub the latrine with your toothbrush, and no gloves allowed. You like that, Drarin? You got a shitty brush, shitty hands, and you're not even allowed to wash afterward. You gotta sleep in that filth. You will be allowed to wash in the morning.
Your men are a little trigger happy.
Tell me about it. We try to find a job for every orphan and refugee who seek shelter here, but it's proving more complicated than our most challenging research.
Indeed.
Alfarius sent us.
I figured as much. Come with me.
Yeah, I'm coming, alright. Now, when I say coming, let's not even go that direction.
To Tyr Calum.
Nice city. The city of techno-mages. Science and magic rolled into one. Fantasy and sci-fi. Something that a lot of people don't do very often. Or maybe they do. I mean, like, they could be doing that and I'm just not aware of it. Like, I wasn't aware of how many games there are where you just
So,
fly around shooting
you
things in
came for
space
Eusaurus.
nowadays, but there's a few of them, alright. And Eusaurus. That is what we came for, apparently. Again, I have very little recollection of the conversation involving these things.
Isaurus?
Okay, so you don't even know what that is?
The Resurgent.
Oh, right, a resurgent. Someone who recovered from the corrosion. That's what we're looking for.
You'll find him in the scrapyard.
In the scrapyard?
And that is where now?
Yes, you'll see. He's not hard to find.
Is he gonna look all weird? Is he gonna be all bloated, tentacles jutting out of his neck, but is not completely insane from it?
Wait a second. There's a resurgent in Tyr Calum, and you're telling me he's rusting at the bottom of a scrapyard?
Maybe?
I don't know what Alfarius told you. Yes, Eusaurus is a resurgent, and yes, he shows every sign of remission from the corrosion. But his cure was... I don't know. A stroke of luck? A fluke? I don't know.
So maybe his natural immunity kicked in and his body figured out how to fight the infection?
We have spent months studying him, and we can't find anything useful. For all we know, the corrosion simply ceased affecting him.
Well, that's not very promising now, is it? Or maybe he's got those antibodies in his blood and we can borrow a little bit of that for our sick mommy.
We couldn't synthesize a cure because there was nothing we could find. And if we here in Tyr Calum came up short, I doubt your people in the Sanctorium could do better.
Well, we can certainly try.
No offense taken.
And don't listen to his blabber. He'll make you run around in circles for his own entertainment.
Sounds like he's gonna give us side quests. Or maybe wild goose chases that will be labeled as primary quests.
Sounds like this Isaurus is quite a handful.
Be careful around him.
No promises.
We're speaking of someone who has known unspeakable torments, which has left him diminished. I suspect a part of him wishes to make the rest of the world suffer the way he has.
That would be kind of a dick move.
We'll be careful. Thanks for everything, Tyrannus.
He's not a bad man, Priestess. Please remember that.
Well, if he attacks us on sight, we'll have no choice but to smack him upside the head with a sword and or magic. Now then... I am gonna step back to that save point and save because I don't want to have to deal with Drarin again. Those dudes. did quite a bit of damage in that short time we were smacking them around. And by that I mean they were smacking us around. Okay, so where you keep all your shops round here? I want to see about getting new weapons and armor. And you're a quest guy. And y'all don't seem like shops. Heat sink, 230 airs, a handful of transistors, 12 airs. You have been doing pretty good for yourself today, Hitch. Okay, so they're just bringing in their load. Or maybe you don't have a quest, you just got something to say. Do you have some coal to sell? Oh, sorry, I didn't see you were from the Sanctorium. Yes, because Sanctorium people don't usually carry coolant around. Or do they? I wouldn't know, I'm not one of them. Except I am. I don't even know what I am in this world. I know I'm a dumbass. But that's about all I know. Hey, you're the sleepy person. I could stand to rest and recover. And you can... that. And we can sleep until 8 o'clock in the morning because that's what we do in bed. The whole point of bed is to sleep to specifically 8 o'clock in the morning. And it's 8. There we go. Fully rested. And we got, yeah, the fucking food bonus. That's what happens when you eat food in this world. It bonuses you up. And, yeah, this is the crystal fusey thing. Oh, and you're a nice crystal. But perhaps you could be better. I could make you so much better. Yeah, that adds a lot of speed. And I can really work with that on Celine. Because her fucking speed has so far left a lot to be desired. And this would have to be the one that gets replaced, and I am fine with that because this gives her still water rift. So yeah, good on that. Maybe now she'll actually get a turn off before the entire enemy team smacks her 7 fucking times. But that's also not a shop. Where would they be keeping the shop? I assume there's one around here somewhere. Yes, right here. You are the kind of thing I'm looking for. Yeah, crafting recipe for a lot of stuff. Yeah, I'll just buy every one of your crafting recipes because I should probably pay attention to the price, but I ain't gonna do that. Give me all your fucking recipes. There we go. I had a shit ton of money and now I'm only down to... Now I've only got 288 monies. That's what I get for being dumb. I now know how to make a tuning fork. And spider silk robes. Yeah. I did. Probably should have paid attention to what kind of things I was purchasing. But who fucking cares? I got what I got, and there's not a damn thing you can do about that. And yeah, your resources. So, yeah, you're a weapon bench. Now, if I was to... That's near Jagholm, and I don't think I found it. I could make you into that. Soul Blade, right, I need the Astrian alloy for that. Oh, it looks like no, not that. I wanted to jump over to this tree, the humming knife. So, yeah, that's a fucking sword, alright. And that's in a chest near Elysian Fields. Draconic series. Did I happen to just buy a new... Yes, I did. A new recipe for Celine's stuff, and suddenly the menu doesn't want to work properly, but now it does. Yes, I should probably look into how I get the materials to make these things eventually! Instead of just looking at what is the required material for making the things to begin with, I'm gonna go ahead and save again because I don't want to lose making that gem and dropping every penny I've ever had. Alright, we're close to the fucking Resurgent, and it hasn't even finished going through all the recipes I just unlocked. Hey, Resurrex. I really should have paid attention to what I was buying. But, as I've said multiple times in this episode alone, and probably in every other episode I've ever done, I'm a fucking idiot. Anyway, we're off to the scrapyard. Nice place here. Oh, and there's a save point here. I could have saved right here, but I didn't know. I thought I might have been getting straight into a boss battle with this Resurgent guy that could have ended badly, which is why I went back to save. That is a turret. A defensive turret. Interesting. Now then, what's going on in here? Boston. We're fighting the city of Boston. Well, here we go, I guess.
Follow my lead and we'll get through this.
Let's see what we can do about this Boston. Okay, yeah, Celine's thing is charging up so much nicer now. And I'm going to defense break this guy. Yeah, lose that defense of yours. And Celine, go ahead and step right schmear. Oh yeah. Darian can take whatever they throw at him. Him and his face of steel have won many battles. And a little smack in the head for ya. Yeah, I should probably use actual skills. Anyway, some water rift for not that thing, but this guy over here. Uh-oh, something's happening that I don't like. Now, let me stand next to this crystal that's probably going to electrocute me. I noticed some zappy zaps coming off of it, and you probably don't like water. Oh, you really don't like water? Oh. Yep, that's a zappy zap, all right. I'm gonna here and hope we don't get blasted with a giant fucking mud ball again. And here's a little water strike for this guy, since I've already been whittling you down. And we do now know you are weak to water. And I'm feeling like there's more enemies around here than there really are. Anyway, wrong fucking button. I want to spring on Darian, because he's kinda hurty. And yeah, I'm seeing this health bar behind me. I don't know what that is. And oh, your defense break is gone. That's very unfortunate. And you're about to cast something, which I don't like. Stop being alive! Anyway, Darian, Healy times for you! And okay, they just buffed themselves. I think they be fast now. Have more water. More water to fill in the cracks of your body. Oh, your defense is up. And Celine seems to be getting her turn very slowly again. I know I've mentioned many times how I don't like her being unbearably slow like that. Anyway, Darian, stand next to this thing and yeah, your mud blast ain't gonna be hitting nothing. Now, how's about I step back over here? Because that feels like a very comfortable spot to be in. Youch. He smashed my kneecaps. And another water rift for him. And Darien can finish that guy off. Nice. And smacked the back of his knees again. You really don't like Darien's knees, do ya? I can't blame ya, those things smell funny. And now, Darien ain't got the fucking magic to be doing another water strike, so you just get that defense broken. And that's a mud ball.
I feel
Ow. Well, how about a water rift? I think I'll... Yep, got that off before you got off what you're doing. And now you're dead! Oh shit, that bleed. Why is battle not over? I feel like battle
Cannot
should have
allow
been
myself
over.
to die here.
What the fuck was I still fighting? Against my better
Darkness
judgment,
before dawn.
we're gonna try fighting the Bostons again. That is sure to not end badly. And Celine, go here. That is where you belong. Darien's about to get mudballed. Unless he were to not stand there. Good. Blip. Blip. Hey, he can friendly fire. That's good to know. Anyway, here's some water for you, stupid. And even more water. We'll kill these things as quick as we can and not start bleeding from getting shot full of mud. Because as we all know, mud is the sharpest thing in existence. It just slices into you. Tears you up from the inside. And now you die! I see you didn't play your dying animation, you just kind of ceased to exist. We are both bleeding now. Accidents happen, blood comes out of our bodies. It's natural. It's what happens. Have more water. I will drown your stony ass.
Darkness before dawn.
Right up in there. And a little more for you.
take this.
Alright, okay, yeah, you're gonna beef yourself. Get all beefy now. And Darien can go for that kill. Except you got that fucking defense up, which I forgot happens after you make a fucking gear appear under your health bar. And that's more mud. Well, too bad for you. I'm not about to bleed to death. That's the wrong button. This is the right button. That makes water happen. And this makes death happen. Miss! How in the fuck
By the will
did
of
you
the
miss? Let's see this miss, asshole. There you go. Yeah, now we're not locked in battle against nothing while I slowly bleed. Okay. And we are getting some materials out of them, which might come in handy when trying to make those many, many things I bought the crafting recipes for. Hello, person. How are we gonna get through this? I have no idea. Who around these parts, huh? This thing's a gate, and it's broken. How do we get through? I don't know, be a ghost and walk through it. You gotta activate the console over there and set things up in such a way that the current goes from one pylon to the other. Set things up? How do we set things up? You improvise, or you try to scare one of those damn scampers so that he can conduct the current where you want it to go. Scampers? You want to tell me what a scamper is? Small robots. They should skedaddle the moment you step onto the same platform. Just try it. You'll figure it out for yourself. Yeah, okay. So, console. One of these puzzles. Now, okie dokie. You there, scamper. Go that way. I see you're not moving. You're the scamper. Now, what is happening? Why is this menu? I ordered you to do a thing? How do I back out? I'm pressing literally every button on the controller. Game? Help! What happened? Okay, so now... Okay. I thought I pressed a button to tell it to do a thing, but it went into fucking scan mode. Because... thing... Anyway... You're standing on the thing that it's standing on, and that's supposed to move it? I'm going here. So... What does this do for me? I need Darian to be able to... I was told you would do thing, but you are not doing thing. Why are you not fucking going? Why is this... The menu's not working. Yep, the fucking... Now I can move. What the hell's going on with the controls all of a sudden? Okay, advance time until Darian gets a turn because trying to do things when it's focusing on the scamper for some reason just makes things not work. And there's a thing over here, apparently. I was told these things move. I fucked up. I pressed the right trigger. I was told these scampers move when I step on the same platform as them. I stepped on the same platform as them, and they didn't move. Now it works! The fuck? I guess the game just decided to shit itself on me. Anyway, step into there. We did it. Certainly is nice when things work the way they're supposed to. Now, before I go in there, treasure chest! That's why we search places. Spider silk shoes. Armor for Myrna, who is no longer with us, and Celine. And that's not the fucking equipment. Your shoes, are they made of spider silk? No, they are not, but now they are. That's gotta feel good on your little toe beans. Now then. Okay, Skittins. How's about I cut ya?
If I can't find a way, I'll make one!
Yeah, you'll make a way as you murder these wild animals. Because that's what we do in here. And being cat-like creatures, I assume they don't like water.
Take this!
Yes, they really hate the water. Why are you shooting me, turret? I thought you were supposed to be friendly. But no, you're over there just not helping. Here, have lightning. You're a machine, so you probably don't like it. Okay. There you go, walk away, stupid. And yes, you do have a thunder rift that you can electrify that turret with. Ow. Are these things just running away? I am totally fine with them running away. So, I lost track of my lightning strike. There it is. I'ma kill you, turret, because you be doing a lot of damage and those skittins just run away. And now you die! Yeesh, 1,000. Oh, cock. I don't like what these things got cooking. So they weren't running away, they were activating traps. But I'm going to run away. Yep. Smashing your face into a big wall of trash, that's how you run away. And that does eliminate them being here in the overworld. Take that, Boston!
Darkness before
Boston,
dawn.
Massachusetts. Finish the battle without Celine receiving damage? Yes, that is a thing I can do. And here's some water for ya. I know y'alls don't like the water, that's why I'm hitting you with it. And Celine can go here. That way your balls of mud that somehow tear my flesh open can't fucking hit her. And Darien goes here, so he's not drawing their fire towards Celine. And now your friend is bleeding because that guy don't know jack shit. And so, you get hurt. You bleed, you drown, you die. And now you're over there trying to mudball Darien. Okay, he's trying to close the gap on Celine. Ouch.
Darkness before dawn.
I really don't like you closing gaps like that, mister. It's very wrong of ya. Anyway, you die. And now... Okay, maybe he just wanted to get in close to give Darien a big old muddy hug. Maybe these guys are just made of mud and love instead of rocks and malice. It's always possible that you misjudge these guys. But they are definitely trying to kill me. Kinda hard to misjudge that. And let's go ahead and potion ourselves. Tasty.
Darkness before dawn.
Now drown, bitch. There you go. Did you take even more damage despite your defense buff there? Okay, fuck you. Kinda figured I had Darien's turn a hair before yours, but fine. Didn't need it. I can tank another fucking mud ball. But I am certain you can't take any more water. You're taking on water, man, and that's what's killing ya. And now we got a little plant because Celine didn't get hit at all. You make it through life without getting hit, and the world rewards you with a plant. Some horsenet. Okay, problems solved. That seems to be the way we need to go, and this seems to be the way that would lead to a dead end that may or may not have treasures inside of it. Or it leads to a gate that I can't get through. Fine. Didn't want to find treasures anyway. Those things are overrated. And there's more of these skittins that I don't feel like dealing with. I don't want them scampering off and activating traps on me because apparently these fucking quadruped animals that live solely on hunting and self-preservation instincts know the finer points of engineering and will activate automated weaponry to use against humans. Now then. Yep, there's me. And I need this scamper to go where it's doing that thing again. Doing that thing where it doesn't do the thing it's supposed to do. No other character can play at this moment. Yeah. So I guess all I can do is advance time and then wait for it to redo the goddamn battle. Jesus fucking Christ. And now it works. Yes, because that makes fucking sense. And yeah, you go here. And then I think I need Darian to step down one, because if I go straight for you, yeah, you're gonna go back that way. But now that I'm down here, you'll run in the opposite direction, which is where I need you to go. Alright. And you stupid scan mode, I pressed fucking button combination to start moving. But there we go, the gate's open. Alright. Couple more Bostons, but I don't feel like dealing with those. Yep, wild aminals. Just doing they wild aminal things. And there's a save point. And a cutscene.
Well, of course. Just wait for Hisaurus to start his recharging process. That's the perfect time for introductions.
Are you okay?
Your arm's kind of gnarly there.
Well, I'll give you a few seconds. No, really, take a good look. Do you see the sweat dripping off my forehead from the pain?
Not really.
The wires entering sensitive parts of my body.
That part I see.
The literal dump I'm living in.
Yeah, I noticed
My
that.
sad, sordid excuse for a body. The sarcasm I use in a desperate attempt to hide my pain and embarrassment.
The only thing I didn't notice was the sweat.
I'll give you a few seconds to process all of that. Take your time.
I don't...
Now, I think you can answer your own question. Does this man look okay?
I'm sorry. We're not expecting this.
That panel says dang.
Maybe we'll step outside a moment until you're done.
Recharging? That would be advisable.
I've also just now noticed your mechanical legs.
What did we just see?
A man who amputated corroded parts of his body and
have no
replaced them with
idea.
cybernetic prosthesis.
Whatever it was, it just redefined my idea of awkward.
The corrosion hasn't affected my hearing, you know.
Yep, I see that now. Okay, you've got clothes on.
What are you here for? I imagine it's not to admire the view.
We'll be blunt, we're here because of the corrosion. Our mother's sick and we want to find a cure for her.
You seemed
And
like the best
everyone
lead.
else, if possible.
Oh, the corrosion, huh? Sounds serious.
And we've been told that you were cured, and
That I've been, what? Cured? Ah, that's a good one.
Hey, what are you laughing about?
And you just took their word for it? Just like that? I'll be darned. One day you start wearing prosthetics, and people start spreading rumors you found a cure for the corrosion. Ah, what can I say? You pay too much attention to idle gossip.
so you're saying that despite the stigmas you're trying to hide under your prosthetics, you never actually caught the corrosion?
Oh, you spotted that, huh? Well, now that you put it that way, it depends.
Depends on what.
So, assuming I did recover from the corrosion, then you'll want to know my secret, right? And that's quite valuable information. If I tell you I didn't, you'll just leave me here to rust.
Yeah, it sounds about right.
One way of putting it.
After all, you came all the way here from, oh, I don't know, some backwater village like Jackholm or Elon to find a cure for your beloved mother, or father, or cat, or hamster. It would be stupid of me to not take advantage of your naivety. So, I'll tell you what I want in exchange. I want a heart.
A heart? What do you mean?
Like a human heart?
Not a pulsing human heart, I admit, but a heart, nonetheless.
Well, at least it doesn't have to be human.
It's a rather complicated device to be delicately inserted into my still very sensitive chest to control many of the bodily functions my own body cannot seem to.
You're not making any sense. What does it look like?
I don't know what it looks like. Do you think I would still be rotting here if I did?
You know what? I don't think you actually know anything. Even if you were a genuine survivor of the corrosion, you wouldn't actually be able to tell us how you were cured. Look at all these bottles. It's a surprise you're making any sense at all.
I need those to numb the pain.
And to slip into
Come on,
my
Celine,
ass.
let's go. This guy's a joke. We'll find another way.
Oh, I'm a joke, huh? Is that it? You really want to know what the heart looks like? It's a small, black monolith. It's down in the scrapyard. Get it for me, and I'll tell you everything I know.
There
No
you
heart,
go.
no cure, and your mother will die. And I couldn't care less if you don't believe me. I didn't ask you to come. You just barged in here. Now get out.
I gotta respect
I
that
will
you actually
find you a
said
heart,
that thing,
sweet
right?
Soris. I promise you.
Yeah, good for you, but he actually said he couldn't care less. And that's the right way to say it. A lot of people say, I could care less. That means you do have a little bit of care that you
I
can
really think-
stand to lose. But if you couldn't care less, that means you've already got no care in the matter whatsoever, and there is no more that you could remove from it. You really think...
He knows, Darian. His stigmas are real.
So he really did have the corrosion at
So
one point?
that's what you were looking at while he was naked.
Yeah.
I don't know why he's trying to throw us off, but one thing is certain. He has the information we need, and that's worth something.
Okay, then let's find this monolith.
So we're gonna cram a monolith into his chest, and that'll function as a heart for him. And I assume that monolith is going to be in the deepest reaches of this junkyard, guarded by a boss of some sort. A boss that we will probably face in the next episode. I'm all out of time for this one, so thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed watching, and I hope to see you in the next one. Goodbye.